Selamat berjumpa. Welcome to Indonesia Now from Jakarta. I'm Frida Lidwina.
Hello, I'm Dalton Tanonaka. Thank you very much for joining us. The report of the independent team looking into the corruption case against two anti-corruption officers is now in the hands of the president. Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono is expected to respond on Monday. Anti-Corruption Commission deputies Chandra Hamza and Bibit Samatrianto are accused of extortion and bribery. But the report released Tuesday says police and prosecutors have insufficient evidence. It recommends the case be dropped and that there be house cleaning at the police agency and Attorney General's office. Critics say the case against the agency chiefs is the latest example of a rotten judicial system. Another group of migrants trying to get to Australia was stopped in Indonesian territory. Authorities detained 41 people from Afghanistan in a raid in West Java's Banten district Monday. They were apparently preparing for a sea journey to Australia after an overland trip from North Sumatra. The day before, 61 Afghans were stopped in Kupang, East Nusa Tenggara. And all this comes more than a month after 260 Sri Lankans were detained in a similar story of seeking asylum in Australia. The situation has raised a diplomatic conflict of who will allow the migrants to settle in their country. The annual gathering of Asia-Pacific nations wound up in Singapore with a significant sidelines meeting for Indonesia. President Yudhoyono got high-profile FaceTime with U.S. President Barack Obama on Sunday after the conclusion of the APEC summit. They both pledged to elevate bilateral cooperation in areas such as trade and investment, education and climate change. And Obama confirmed his long-awaited return to Indonesia.
That I intend to be visiting Indonesia next year. The invitation that's been extended by President Yudhoyono is one that I want to take up, and I'm hoping to be able to take Michelle and the girls as well, so that they can take a look at some of my old haunting grounds.
Yudhoyono said he appreciated the former Jakarta residents' positive outreach to the Islamic world. Now, one definite outcome of the bilateral meeting was the confirmation of Indonesia's reopened door to a U.S. program.
Indonesia Now's Yos Kusuma has the details of the return of the Peace Corps.
The Peace Corps is a volunteer service program created by President John F. Kennedy in 1961. Participants live and work primarily in developing countries, offering their skills